to 7th Social Science online class. In this session, civics part. Today our lesson is about women empowerment. Women empowerment is all about making women both socially and financially independent. In this session, we are going to see about women empowerment, needs and benefit. Come, let's get into a listen. What do you mean by women empowerment? Yes, increasing and improving the social, economic, political and legal strength of the women. Ability to determine their own choice, right to influence social change for themselves. Introduction. Feminism is not about making women stronger. Women are already strong. It's about changing the way of the world perceives that strength. The story of women's struggle for equality belongs to no single feminist nor to any one organization, but to the collective efforts of all who care about human rights. You educate a man, you educate a man, you educate a woman, you educate a generation. According to Gandhiji, to call women the weaker sex is a libel. It is men's injustice to women. The empowerment and autonomy of women and the improvement of their political, social, economic and health status is highly important end in itself. In addition, it is essential for the achievement of sustainable development. Women's empowerment and achieving gender equality is essential for our society to ensure the sustainable development of the country. Let's see social aspect of gender. In sociology, we make a distinction between sex and gender. Sex is the biological trait that societies use to assign people into the category of either male or female. When people talk about the difference between men and women, they are often drawing on sex and rigid ideas of biology rather than gender, which is an understanding of how society shapes our understanding of those biological categories. Gender is more fluid. It may or may not depend upon biological traits. More especially, it is a concept that describes how societies determine and manage sex categories, the cultural meanings attached to men's and women's roles, and how individuals understand their identities, including but not limited to being a man, woman, transgender and other gender positions. Gender involves social norms, attitudes and activities that society views as more appropriate for one sex over another. Gender is also determined by what an individual feels and does. The sociology of gender examines how society influences our understandings and perception of differences between what society views appropriate behavior for a woman and femininity, what society views appropriate behavior for a woman. We examine how this in turn influences identity and social practices. Let's see the essential factors for empowerment are. First one, education. Education gives one the ability to think wisely and take thoughtful decisions. Second, gender discrimination. A society which discriminates between the two genders can never be empowered. Third, discrimination based on caste, religion and etc. Let's see women's education. Education is one of the most important means of empowering women with the knowledge, skills and self-confidence necessary to participate fully in the development process. More than 40 years ago, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights asserts that everyone has a right to education. Dear students, the sustainability and progress of all regions depend on the success of women across the globe. As the former President Barack Obama said while addressing the United Nations General Assembly in 2012, the future must not belong to those fully women. It must be shaped by girls who go to school and those who stand for a world where our daughters can live their dreams just like our sons. Let's see the unmatched importance of female education. Increased literacy. Of the illiterate youth across the globe, nearly 63% are female. Second point, human trafficking. Women are most vulnerable to trafficking when they are undereducated and poor, according to the United Nations Interagency Project on Human Trafficking. Through providing young girls with opportunities and fundamental skills, human trafficking can be significantly undermined. Third one, political representation. Across the globe, women are underrepresented as voters and restricted from political involvement. The United Nations Women's Programs and Leadership and Participations give that civic education training and all-around empowerment will reduce this gap. Fourth one, thriving babies. According to the United Nations Girls Education Initiative, children of educated mothers are twice as likely to survive past the age of 5. Fifth one, later marriage. Sixth one, income potential. Education also increases women earning capabilities. According to the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, a single year of primary education has shown to increase a girl's wage later in life by 20%. Prospering GDP, gross domestic product, also rise when both girls and boys are being offered educational opportunities. When 10% more women attend school, GDP increases by 3% on average. Eighth one, poverty reduction. When women are provided with equal rights and equal access to education, they go and to participate in economic activity. Increased earning power leads to reduction in poverty level. Dear students, end up today's session. Homework. Answer the following questions. You should read and write home test. Thank you everyone.